Hello there guys, and welcome back to CoasterHype. Troy here. As I'm sure you're aware, the theme park season is starting to get off and running for 2025, and with that, Adventure Island season is also underway. Adventure Island opened up nice and early with a full park offering back in February half term on the 15th. So just last weekend I headed down there to check out what's changed over winter, as well as check out what's happening on the crowd favourite flat ride, Time Machine. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Time Machine, it's a spinning flat ride at the park that was actually manufactured by the park engineers themselves back in 2012. Now, this gained a bit of a reputation back in the day of being very intense and a ride for the thrill seekers. I've ridden it once or twice myself and it was very intense with the G-force there. Now, as you can see from the video, the ride actually lifts up and spins as you lay down in the seats. It then progresses to sort of turn you on your side, on your front, and basically just spin you till you're dizzy. The height restriction was 1.3 meters and it could carry 16 people at a time. So what happened to Time Machine? Well, it last operated back in 2022 with its bright, colourful paintwork. Since then, the park has moved the base of the ride to a plot of land just opposite, that's where Vortex used to be, and sort of put the small stage in the space of the old Time Machine. But location is not all that's changing. They've obviously done mechanical work and repairs to the actual ride hardware, but with this refurb has also come a complete re-theme. Now, this re-theme, although it's kept the same name, it's been inspired by H.G. Wells and is a beautiful sort of dark blue and gold design. And as you can see from the images on screen now, the ride vehicles are red and show different years to fit the theme of time travel. The idea being that you're spinning so quick that you're going back in time. So when I headed down to the park last springtime when Vertigo opened, the site looked a little bit like this. The colour scheme was starting to take shape and the base of the ride was there, but no arms or ride vehicles. Now, moving on to the end of last season in November, they'd moved the ride vehicles over to next to the ride and started to put the arms back on to the sort of central unit of the ride itself. Heading back there in February half term last week, doesn't look like an awful lot's changed from an outside perspective, but I'm sure that they've been working on some mechanical repairs. Now, the question is, when will Time Machine be back open to the public? Well, back in September 2024, Adventure Island posted a sort of news article saying that it's coming soon, which got everybody excited again. Now, although we did expect that it might open at the end of last season, I understand that their focus was on the other refurbished ride, Devil's Dance, so I don't blame them for delaying this. Now, this is the last ride to sort of be refurbed. All the other rides in the park are open. So I would expect that they're going to use it as a bit of a crowd drawer in the Easter and summer period as their sort of fresh new ride. I know a lot of enthusiasts that enjoy this flat ride, so that will definitely bring some more thrill seekers into the park. Now, besides looking forward to Time Machine, this closed season has also had some other changes. The park actually released a couple of videos over on their Instagram about their work over the winter closed period. Besides all the usual maintenance that takes place to ensure the rides are safe and secure, other cosmetic work was completed, including the repaint of Barnstormer, a fresh lick of paint was put on the seats of Axis, and the floor of the American Whip has been repainted. As you can see here from the other day, it's looking nice and fresh now. Smaller changes as well, some new signage around the park, as well as one at the top of the small drop tower, Drop and Smile. It's worth mentioning that if you do fancy going down to Adventure Island this season to ride Time Machine, hopefully, or any of the other rides at the park, there is a flash sale on at the moment of annual passes. It's well worth it. If you're going to go twice, you're going to make that back. I've grabbed myself one. There will be an Adventure Island vlog out in the springtime, and I'll also head down to the park for Time Machine's opening, of course. But that's everything from me, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Stop crying.